It's one of the most iconic moments in sports. 1970 MVP Willis Reed willing himself onto the court for Game 7 of the NBA Finals. The captain would win Finals MVP in that series and again in 1973, leading the Knicks to their only 2 league titles.
Willis, was from, I think, Bernice, Louisiana. Very strong physical player, prolific scorer, and he was the core of that New York Knicks team that won those 2 NBA championships.
Why wait to say we'll do it next year? Let's do it this year, and we've done it. And this is the greatest feeling I've had since I've been playing basketball.
You've offered, I think, the best that the human spirit can offer.
Another superb performance by Willis Reed.
When I saw Will, he was at Grambling, and man, he was the biggest player and exciting player that I ever seen.
Willis Reed, the Knicks captain, missed last year's championship playoff, but he was around this year to pick up the most valuable player award.
We always thought of Willis as the enforcer because he was not only a big guy, strong guy, but he kind of controlled things as a player. When he and Gus Johnson got together, it was always a big battle as well. And Willis was the kind of guy that wanted to play all the time. I mean, he never really wanted to come out of the game. And it was almost a fight when Red would say, Willis, we'll take a break.
Number 19, Captain Willis Reed.
Willis was dominant, physical specimen. Boy, I'll tell you, and he didn't mind knocking anybody down. Everybody remembers when he got hurt, came back in the game because he wanted to be there for their opportunity to win a championship.
And I think we see Willis coming out. Here comes Willis. And the crowd is going wild.
And Reed now is outside. There's his second shot.
He is 2 for 2. Willis Reed.
Sean, when you hear the name Willis Reed, at least when I do, one very specific thing comes to mind. I almost feel like I was there that day.
Well, you know what? If you look at Willis Reed's career, he's a great player, big-time center at a time when big men were very valued in the NBA, 2 times Finals MVP, 2 championships with the Knicks. But putting all of that aside, we remember him walking out of the tunnel, Game 7, 1970. NBA Finals, Knicks versus Lakers. He didn't play Game 6 because of a leg injury, and no one expected him to suit up for Game 7. But lo and behold, he joins his teammates in the layup line. Big roar from the crowd, starting lineup, big roar from the crowd. Hits his first shot, big roar from the crowd. Hits the second shot. At that point, everyone is going nuts. And not only was it a defining moment in his career and the Knicks' career, but also in sports, because now when you see players or athletes in any sport toughing it out, overcoming the pain to prosper on the court, it's called pulling a Willis Reed.
Amazing. He had a really good nickname, too.
The Captain. And I think it was appropriate for him because he was respected in his locker room. And then when you go out and play for your teammates in pain, you are definitely the captain.
Willis Reed was the backbone of the team, man. We affectionately call him the captain, which we do today. The captain, because he took charge. He never let you give less than 110%. He was my role model.
We've all missed you. We've never been the same since you left. And we just wish you the very best in whatever endeavor you choose to follow after this.